Hi, Crystal Steele here. I am the DHS Dyslexia Specialist, and thank you for joining us for Technology Tool Belt. We wanted to present a few of the tools that we're using up here at the high school to help students mitigate the impact dyslexia has on their learning. Students should be independent and have control over what they can do, how far they can go, and the ways that they can show the skills that they gain both functionally and academically. And technology really can provide those supports so that students can own and control, like I said, their environment. Starting about third or fourth grade, the shift goes from reading to learn to, learning to read to reading to learn. And that's pretty universal around the world. We see that once the ideas get a certain level of complexity, the best way to have the best way to access that information and learning is to make sure students are working recursively. So you're reading it, you're writing it, you're using it, you're applying it, you're showing what you can do with it, and then moving on to the next complex step in the process. Technology can really act as that bridge between what you're able to do and what you need to do. And so let's just dive on in. There is and has been and will always be discussion about how do we make content comprehensible and make it accessible. Right now, there's a lot of talk about universal design for learning, and what that really means is whatever way you need to get it, it's available. So making a classroom where every person's needs are being met so they can master the content and show their capabilities is pretty challenging. But when you have apps and technology support, you can take on a lot of those challenges with a little bit more grace, a little bit more success, a little bit more room to breathe than when you are going it alone and you are dealing with some very complex terminology and dense text and rich language. With the tools that we're using and we're experimenting with and learning about and applying in our classrooms here at the high school, you can really take control and learn the way you need to learn and then show what you can do functionally and academically in the method that works best for you. In general, most teachers will be overjoyed if you make a choice about how you can show the content and your skill with it. And having those apps so that you've got that room to breathe is super important. So let's talk about some of the tools we are experimenting and learning about and utilizing up here at the high school. It's important for us that whatever we choose will work with other programs and whatever digital platform or resource that you have to utilize, whether it's Blackboard, or Canvas, or Schoology, or Google, or all the different resources. You've got forms and docs and PowerPoints. You've got different websites and databases, especially in the CTE or LOTE departments. We wanted them to work over and hand in hand with those. We wanted students to be able to control. So we found Don Johnston. Don Johnston has three main apps that will allow you to work smarter instead of harder. And just give yourself, like we said, a little bit of breathing room and make space for you to really show what you know, mitigate the impact dyslexia has on your daily learning, in addition to on tests and assessments. Snap and Read, Co-Writer, and WordBank. Now, going past your content area learning to doing research or to exploring your own interests or reading novels, building your vocabulary, building your background for language arts, English, we have Learning Ally audiobooks, which is a complete online library. In the DHS library, we have Macinvia. And of course, we can help you with access to the Texas Talking Books program. As far as mid-tech, we can get you audio recordings. And we also, most departments are adopting digital textbooks, which have embedded linguistic supports.
You have many students, and each learns a bit differently. Each has reading needs as unique as their fingerprint. Many are reading below grade level. Some struggle with recall and others organization, while others are learning the local language. The challenge is that so much of curriculum is tied to reading that success in school largely depends on the ability to understand text. This is what makes Snap and Read Universal so vital for students. It gives them flexible tools that address diverse reading needs right in the Google Chrome toolbar, so students can really understand their text wherever they read. On websites, Google Drive, PDFs, Bookshare, and even Amazon's Kindle Cloud Reader. Students hear text read aloud with a click.
Once inside, I'm conducted to a room and left alone. It's the richest place I've ever been in, with thick, deep carpets and a velvet couch and chairs.
It even works with inaccessible text like Flash and text embedded in images. When a student comes across text that's still too difficult, they dynamically level it for better understanding. If language is an issue, they translate it. Study tools help students build an outline and organize it, then transition to writing. And a bibliographer helps them cite sources for research reports. As an educator, you get data that shows how much students are reading and the reading levels of their text. It's all part of Snap and Read Universal, a next-generation reading tool that supports diverse reading needs, helping students read with understanding independently, creating a truly personalized learning environment. In its simplest form, writing is recording. But the best writing goes deeper. It comes from the human desire to communicate, to take an idea and express it for others to take in. What is Mona Lisa thinking about? I remember the day, how it affected my spirit. But for some people, the words don't come out right. There's a wall between idea and expression. Grammar and spelling get in the way. Word recall is a barrier. That's where Co-Writer comes in. Co-Writer sharpens writing like eyeglasses sharpen poor vision. They traveled 240,000 miles from Earth. And now, Co-Writer Universal works on just about any device you write with. Write at school on a Chromebook.
Neil Armstrong was.
Pick your text back up at home on your iPad.
First person to walk on the moon.
It's anytime, anywhere access. Let's see how it works. Just think and start typing.
Love this.
Co-Writer helps you along. Co-Writer gives you the words and phrases you're searching for as you type, even if your grammar and spelling are way off.
Painting.
And with topic dictionaries, you'll be surprised at your ability to write on complex subjects with challenging vocabulary. With 4 million topics available, from Alexander Graham Bell to Zygote, you'll never have a school subject that isn't covered.
The Mona Lisa.
Take those topic dictionaries and use Co-Writer in applications like Microsoft Word. Go to the web and write an email. Websites. Blogs. And Google Drive. The topic dictionaries you create and the settings you choose carry over when you pick up the next device, and the next device, at home, at school, or on the road. So you can express your ideas in writing anytime and anywhere. Learn more at donjohnston.com/co-writer.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to use the word bank tool. So if you follow my cursor over here, you can go up to the top right hand corner and you see this grayed out button. If you see it says Word Bank Universal, you click on that and you get this box in the bottom right hand corner. So the cool thing is that what it does is it grabs a bunch of words on a website that you're on. So at the current moment, I'm on an Abraham Lincoln biography page, right? So if I click this button, it grabs a bunch of words. And the bigger the words, the more often they're used. And if you see, Abraham Lincoln and Lincoln are the two largest words, right? Another cool thing is that if you hover over a word, it
Lincoln,
reads it out for you. Like Lincoln,
Abraham Lincoln,
Abraham Lincoln,
Illinois.
and Illinois. So another cool thing you can do is if this seems like a lot of words to you, you can click these three little dots on the little box right here. Go down to number of words and slide up and down how many words you want. So right now I had it set at the maximum. Let's put it at the minimum. See, and it greatly reduces the amount of words there are. And also, let's go back to maximum. And also, you can change the different types of words. Like right now, I have them set as all. But if you wanted, you could set them only as the nouns. And then it'll only grab all the nouns. Like this. And you can also do it for all the other ones. And if you really like how they're really set up and all the words, or if you're going to use it very often, you can do this cool thing where if you see right above here, next to it there's a heart, right? You click on that. And the cool thing about that is it makes your favorites. So if you saw when we opened up the word bank box, you're just at this and it shows you the recents, and now this is one of our recents. And sometimes when you want to use this very quickly and you don't have it, you can go to this heart page right here, and this is your favorites. So these are a couple of your favorite words from this one page. Not that hard. Pretty simple, right? Yeah. See you next time.
Okay, this is the other thing that I really, really deeply in my heart love about Don Johnston. It's designed to mirror what the state of Texas allows on assessments, and they continually update the program and the software, and they also have a learning university on their website. So depending on what level of experience you have with the apps and whether you're a teacher or a student, they've got short 2 to 3 minute instructional videos for how the apps work, how to use them, how to apply them, how to troubleshoot. They even have PDF pagers that'll give you like the shortcuts to the tools. Just as a quick reminder that you can keep on your desk or hand out to students, or make sure your kid has available at home or saved on their things. So when they have questions about how to use them, it's available. In addition, I'm going to make sure that those links to the academies and the reference guides are linked when this session is over and when the video or the recording is posted permanently to our school website.
Let's take a closer look at the Learning Ally audiobook app. Learning Ally's award-winning audiobook app gives students access to on-grade level, human-read books with highlighted text. Students who have a reading deficit, are blind, visually impaired, or have a physical disability receive equitable access to the textbooks and curriculum they need to read, as well as the popular fiction and series titles they want to read. With their own unique login credentials, students can download any of our more than 80,000 audiobooks to their personal online bookshelf, which can be accessed anytime, any place. The app makes it easy to follow along by highlighting text as it is read. It includes other game-changing assistive technology features, such as creating and sharing bookmarks and notes, and using the in-app dictionary to create and study vocabulary lists, adjustable reading speed, text size, and customizable color schemes help with readability. The Learning Ally audiobook empowers students at all grade levels to learn and develop a love of reading.
Hey Gators, my name is Miss Williams. I am one of the librarians at Dickinson High School, and I'm going to show you about our platform for ebooks and audiobooks. So from ClassLink, you'll find a folder called Research and Library, and there is a rainbow pinwheel called Macinvia. So this is again where all of our ebooks and audiobooks are housed. You can download the app on your iPhone or Android, and you can also access it obviously from a computer. So right here on the left-hand side is the menu. So ebooks, we have 482 ebooks, and ebooks are books that you will still read the words on a screen. So you'll be able to scroll through the pages. You can change the font size. You can change the type of font. You can change the background. So there's some stuff that you can do that might make it a little bit easier for you if you have a lot of screen time. And if you want, you can also do highlights and bookmarks, and then you would be able to access those here. So there's bookmarks here. Okay, and nobody else will be able to see these except for you. Now, if you want to, if you open the book, you won't be able to, the highlights won't save. So make sure you check it out, okay? This little red circle right here means that someone else currently has this book. So when you request it, it's basically like putting the book on hold. Okay, now I'm going to quickly go into audiobooks. We have 317 audiobooks, and these are books that you listen to. Okay, so this book right here, 145th Street, is currently checked out. If you listen now, you get a preview. If you check it out, you can have it for 2 weeks. And these books are wonderful because there are narrators that read, and there's sometimes thematic music. So I'm going to set this back to the normal speed. I'm going to fast forward to the next chapter. First,
California. I used to be someone.
So there's a great feature with the music and the narrators. You can hear their voices. You can speed the book up or you can slow it down. And like the ebooks, you can also make bookmarks and access them over here. And you can delete them if you want. I look forward to working with you all. And if you have any questions, please feel free to call 281-229-6440. Or you can email me at dwilliams@dickinsonisd.org. Later, Gators.
The Texas Talking Books program provides digital audio, large print, and braille books and magazines to Texans who cannot read standard print due to qualifying visual, physical, or reading disabilities. Reader consultants are on hand to help patrons navigate through thousands of titles available for download or through the mail. To see if you qualify for this free service or for more information, visit texastalkingbooks.org.
So just like Learning Ally, you can actually access the Texas Talking Books program just like you would the Learning Ally program. Find out more information by contacting your campus rep, or go ahead and visit the Texas Talking Books program website to fill out the information and get access to some amazing resources. That universal design for learning is really showing up in textbook materials and the adoptions we're able to make. So of course we're on rolling adoption, so every department or curriculum is updated at a different time, and textbook adoptions roll out when curriculum or new TEKS are rolled out. But you'll see on the class link, you'll see an icon that looks like this, and this is how you can get your digital textbooks for your classes. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or you need support with accessing digital materials or resources, feel free to contact not only myself, but Ms. Lightfoot, our technology integration coordinator, and she can really help you with applying, accessing, and utilizing our digital textbooks and tools. With all that said, tools don't work unless you use them. Technology doesn't support unless you apply it. And we can't help if we don't know that there is a gap between what you're doing and what you could be doing. So talk to us. Feel free to contact me, your grade level principal, your counselor, the technology specialist, anyone. And if we don't know the answer, we will find it for you. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to see on the back end more people utilizing some of these tools. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.